FM in Cincinnati. WAIF as a community radio station serves only to open its airwaves to responsible, divergent points of view. The opinions expressed on this program do not reflect those of WAIF, other staff, the Board of Trustees, other programmers, anybody but myself, any guests I may have in, or my co-hosts. So that being said, we do have Taper Jesse is out for the evening. He is on vacation like I was last week. So big shout out to Taper Jesse and all the Colorado peeps that are out there. He is actually out in Colorado doing a little Dead and Company thing. So that's always fun.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what I say. Don't move that mic too much. It's a very delicate instrument.
Absolutely.
It is.
Nice guy Eddie
You'll
here.
Find out why.
Nice guy Eddie here wrecking the studio already.
No, not yet. Close. It's a very delicate piece. I'll show you after. Anyway, yeah, big shout out to Jesse. Hopefully he's going to have a good time out there at the shows. And hopefully he'll come back all refreshed and ready to play some Grateful Dead after some inspiration. The guys are, Dead and Company, they are playing pretty well. I've never really been a big fan personally, but they do play well. I think they're...
It's all there is left,
creative,
man.
yeah.
Other than the thousands
except for my
recordings.
except for my 1,300 CDs I have on a big shelf at home.
Other than the thousands of recordings
Right.
live, that's all you get.
Well, and if you really think about it, the Grateful Dead are the most recorded human beings in the history of mankind.
Yeah, by hundreds of different people every week or every concert. Sure,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could believe that.
Yeah, if you think about the entire history of mankind, there's a lot of people walking on the face of the planet. Hitler, he was pretty popular. He was covered a lot on video, a lot of stuff he did, but not by, 20, 30, 40, 150 mics, following him around. So, okay, guys, we do have a Facebook page, Ramblin' Rob, or Ramblin' Rob's Greatest Story Ever Told Facebook page. And also we do have a YouTube channel, Ramblin' Rob, or The Greatest Story Ever Told. And Ramblin' Rob's Greatest Story Ever Told official Facebook page. We've got two different ones there just to confuse people. So I hope you guys enjoyed that program. I forgot to ask Kitty, I'll ask her in a little bit, what Reverend Gary Davis song that she played, because the Grateful Dead actually do a Reverend Gary Davis song too.
Really?
Yeah,
Which song?
yeah. Samson and Delilah was the Reverend Gary Davis song. So yeah, it's just an example of some of the genres they dipped into. Blues heavily with Pigpen for sure. Bean Old World? Mean Old World. Okay, I was gonna say Bean Old World. That doesn't sound like a blues song unless it's written about like pork and beans or something. Anyway, Mean Old World by Reverend Gary Davis. We got the Ram Ones, Ohio's premier acoustic duo. They're gonna be in here momentarily. You're setting up here. We're gonna get them tuned up. The Ram Ones are in here. They're gonna rock your souls and tell all your friends and family. Go to Facebook, or what other forms of communication do they have, like the Snapchat or something box or whatever. Instagram, yeah. Go do all that stuff. All that high tech stuff. I don't even know what it is. Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
yeah.
high tech. Okay, speaking of high tech, we're going to cover what happened today in Grateful Dead history. Before we get on with my totally random program tonight, I had a show all planned out. I was going to do my New York show. Got some more good Grateful Dead from the state of New York, because I just got back from New York. But I decided I'll just wait for that. So we're going to just kind of play a show of tunes that I haven't played for a while, pretty much is what it's going to be. I looked through my catalog and was like, I haven't played that song for a while. Okay, real quick, guys. Today in Grateful Dead history, 1968, the Kings Beach Bowl, Lake Tahoe, California. 1969, the New York State Pavilion in Flushing Meadow Park, Queens, New York. 1970, Fillmore East, up in New York City. Acoustic electric set. That was the first Cocaine Blues. First How Long Blues. Last, Katie May, Only Bring Me My Shotgun. Last, She's Mine. And that was a weird midnight start show, which kind of makes it cool.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Midnight start, play till dawn.
Did they do a lot of those?
And when the Fillmore, yeah, they did, because Bill Graham was notorious for not just having one person on the bill, a lot of people on the bill. And then in the Fillmore East specifically, he would do like an early afternoon show and then a late evening show. So actually, they'd stretch it out for two sets usually, and it's a lot of work.
Oh, for sure. It's twice as much.
Right. Mm-hmm. Thank you with the math. That's good, man. That's good.
Well,
I didn't even have to hold
nice guy
fingers
Eddie
up.
is here to help you. That's I'm all about. A nice guy. I want to help everybody
That's
out.
right. And big shout out to all the listeners up in Nelson Ledges Quarry Park. Hopefully you guys are doing good up there. Don, Travis, Dakota, Sarah, all those people that I don't even know their names, but they're my Facebook friends and they know me from being up there. So
You know, all those people have been at your house.
yeah, I know, probably. Actually, I just read an article about the Nelson Ledges Quarry Park. It was speaking very highly of its a spring-fed quarry, so the waters are a little cold, but they're really, really clear. So it's a good place to go snorkeling, scuba diving, stuff like that. It's a little far away, but well worth the travel. Okay, let's see. Where were you at here? In 1976, the Orpheum Theater, San Francisco. That was the last Minglewood Blues. And 1987, Giants Stadium, East Rutherford. Of course, New York Giants, but the venue is actually in New Jersey. Weird. 2 sets of the Grateful Dead, plus one of Bob Dylan, and then encore with the Grateful Dead and Bob Dylan. Of course, that was when they were on the Dylan and the Dead. First Highway 61, Last Joey, Last John Brown, Only Tomorrow's a Long Time, and Only Wicked Messenger, all Bob Dylan tunes. 1989, RFK Stadium, 2 songs in the second set with special guest and future member of the Grateful Dead, Bruce Hornsby. Mm-hmm. Probably played accordion, I would say. He was notorious for that. And 1990, the last time the Grateful Dead played on today's date again, RFK. That was the last Hey Jude finale. Okay, well, let's get on with some Grateful Dead. What do you think? We got the Ram ones in studio, so tell your friends and family. They're an acoustic Ramones duo. They're unique and they're awesome, and I try to get them in at least once a year. Lyle Sneaky, he'll come in like Lyle Solo, Lyle Ram ones, Lyle Paradigm Shift. Yeah, he'll come in with all kind of different incantations. He's like the WAIF doppelganger or something.
Hey, wait, if you got a lot of talent, you got to spread it around.
Exactly. That's why he's in here a bunch. Okay, Queen Jane Approximately is going to start from 1990. Nassau up in New York, and then we're going to roll into Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues, 1990. This was a couple days after the first. The first one was 328. This one from 330, of course, Nassau. And then let's do a little Big Railroad Blues from Knickerbocker Arena up in Albany, New York. Oh, I lied. This is my New York playlist. Ha sucker. No, and then we're going to go into a little jam they did in 91 up at Knickerbocker Arena up in Albany, New York. And then we'll probably come back and do a little PSA promo thing. And then we've got a really beautiful, probably more, if not my favorite, top 3 favorite Uncle John's bands from the 5170 show in Alfred College. I think that was Dick's Picks 5, I think they released it as. So, all right, well, let's get on with this thing, man. It's not going to start itself.
When your mother sends back all your invitations, and your father to your sister he explains that you're tired of yourself and all of your creations. Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? Now when the flower lady wants back all that she has lent you, and the smell of a rose does not remain, baby, when all your children, they all start to resent you. Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? competition. Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? Now all your advisors, they all hear their plastic. And your feet to convince you of your play. Trying to prove that your conclusions should be more drastic. Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? Now all the bandits that you turn your other cheek to, all throw down their bandanas and complain. If you want someone that you don't have to speak to, won't you come and see me, Queen Jane? 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 See me, Queen Jane. Won't you come and see me, Queen Jane?
Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis.
Let me go back in there and face the peril. No, it's too perilous. My duty as a knight starts with as much peril as I can. No, we've got to find the holy ground. Come on. Oh, let me have just a little bit of peril. No, doesn't help it. Bet your...
You're lost in the rain in Juarez, and it's Easter time too. When your gravity's down and negativity won't pull you through, don't you put on any airs when you go down on Bog Avenue. They got some hungry creatures there they'll truly make a mess out of you. Now if you see St. Anne, won't you please tell her thanks a lot? My tentacles are twisted and my eye stalks are all in a knot. I don't even have the strength to get up and crawl up for another shot. And my best friend, my drummer, won't even tell me what it was that I dropped. Now, sweet Belinda, peasants call her the goddess of gloom. Yeah, she speaks good English as she lights you up into her room. And you're so kind and conscientious not to go to hell too soon. And she steals your voice, she leaves you howling out the room. Project Hill, it's either fortune or pain. They seem to be one or the other, but neither one of them ought to be what they claim. If you're looking to get silly, you better go back to from where you came. Because the cops don't need you, man, they expect the same. Now all the authorities, they just lay around and boast how they blackmail the sergeant and I'm into leaving his post. And I'm picking up on Angel, just arrived out here from the coast. Looking so fine at first, but he left looking just like a ghost. Now I started out on Burgundy, but I soon hit the hardest stuff. Everybody swore they'd stand beside me when the game got rough. But the joke was on me. There wasn't even anybody there to bluff. I'm going back to New York City. I do believe I've had enough.
Total Alarm Company, this is Todd.
Yeah, hi. Can you guys handle pretty big jobs?
How big are we talking?
Well, super duper big, Todd.
Yeah, this is my dad's business. I just work here summers.
Well, he is going to be so proud of you. You are about to lock in a deal to install a smoke alarm system in every single forest in America.
Cool. Like, the buildings there? The ranger places?
No, the forest.
I don't understand.
Well, we are a group of concerned citizens, and we want to install alarm systems in the forest to alert the animals. You guys probably see the effects of people's lack of respect for fire all the time, right?
Yeah. Dad?
Yeah.
This is Claude. What can I do for you?
Can you install a smoke alarm system in every forest in America?
This is a joke.
No, we just want to combat people's bad behavior and warn the animals when there's a fire.
Only you can prevent wildfires. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, the Ad Council, and this station.
At the football game, Jim shows the telltale signs of being wasted. He attempts to high-five everyone on the way to his section, spilling his $10 beer everywhere. Back in his seat, he screams, "Defense!" His friends remind him it's halftime. He takes off his shirt and starts flexing for the camera. He refers to his muscles as gunboats. Jim screams, "How's this for a halftime show?" He tells the story about the time he flexed for the halftime show. His friend informs him that it just happened. To redeem himself, he streaks the field. Jim makes it to midfield before being tackled. The Jumbotron captures it all.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many to drive. But what if you've had just one too many to drive? Never underestimate just a few. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, the Ad Council, and this station.
When you work on your mysterious lady part stuff, you should have the right tools too. So that's why you should use Mapax, the official tampon of NASCAR.
Told me, my papa told me,
You're not gonna live forever.
I'm not stupid, Lucius. No one lives forever. No one. But with advances in modern science, my high level of income, I mean, it's not crazy to think I can't live to be 245, maybe 300. Heck, I just read in the newspaper they put a pig heart in some guy from Russia. You know what, I mean, you know what that means?
No, I don't know what that means. I guess longer life.
Well, no, he didn't live.
Oh, he didn't live?
No.
Oh.
It's just
okay.
exciting that we're trying things like that.
Yeah.
Hey! What are you trying to do? You ruined my record, man. I just bought it.
Mistress Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
In the world of fairy tales, Sleeping Beauty had 3 good fairies to protect her and all her woodland friends.
Oh, you darling!
But in our world, protecting the beauty of the forest is the responsibility of everyone.
Listen well, all of you.
Wildfires are one of the most powerful forces known to mankind.
This is terrible.
But 9 out of 10 are caused by humans and can be prevented.
Whatever are we going to do?
Each of us can make a real difference in the fight against wildfires. Do your part to protect our friends in the forest.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We'll all pitch in. You really think we can? If humans can do it, so can we.
Log on to SmokeyBear.com to find out what you can do. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
I just want to take time to say thank you for my family, my 2 beautiful, beautiful, handsome, striking sons, Walker and Texas Ranger, or TR, as we call him. And of course, my red-hot smoking wife, Carly, who's a stone-cold fox. Who, if you were to rate her ass on 100, it would easily be a 94.
The Blind Porcupine by Madison and Malia. The sun was shining, the grass was blowing in the breeze, but for Porcupine, the day was just another black shadow. Where is everybody? He asks. Every day he put his paw in front of his face and he couldn't see it. I'm blind. When Porcupine gets his Sunday paper, he gets the Braille copy. He saw a spot where it said, transplant for corneas. You see, Porcupine was born with glaucoma, and he was blind. He was only able to see if he had a transplant. Porcupine chose to get the transplant. When he was able to see, he looked at his doctor. Who are you praying for? Porcupine asked. You, darling, you, the doctor says, because a miracle just happened. The end. Thank you, iBank. Yes.
Well, the first days are the hardest days, don't you worry anymore. 'Cause when life looks like easy street, there is danger at your door. Think this through with me, let me know your mind. Oh, what I want to know is, are you kind? It's a buck dancer's choice, my friends. Better take my advice. You know all the rules by now, and the pie from the pies. Will you come with me? Won't you come with me? Whoa, oh, what I want to know Their walls are built of cannonballs. Their motto is don't tread on me. Come here, Uncle John's band, praying to the tide. Come on, don't go alone. He's come to take his children home. It's the same story the crow told me. It's the only one you know. Like the morning sun you come, and like the wind you go. Ain't no time to hate, barely time to wait. Whoa, oh, what I want to know, where does the time go? I live in a silver mine and I call it Baker's Tomb. I've got me a violin and I beg you call the tune. Ain't no Johnny's choice, I can hear your voice. Whoa, oh, what I want to know, how does the song go? Come here, Uncle John's band by the riverside. Got some things to talk about here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band, praying to the tide. Come on along, go alone. He's come to take his children home. What I want to know, how does the song go? Come here, Uncle John's band by the riverside. Got some things to talk about here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band, playing to the tide. Come on along or go alone. He's come to take his children home.
Remember what William Jennings Bryan said? Fight hard, but fight clean.
But you ain't fighting clean, Granny.
Of course I ain't. William Jennings Bryan was a loser.
It costs a lot to win, ain't a lot to lose. You and me gotta spend some time just wondering what to choose. Just to show you don't ever know, watch each card you play and play it slow. Wait until that deal come out. Don't you let that deal go down. Oh, no. I've been gambling here about 10 good solid years. I told you about all that went down in one burn off. Oh, yeah. Goes to show you don't ever know what each card you play and play it slow. Wait until that deal comes around. Don't you let that deal go down. Oh, no. deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal go down. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait until that deal go down. Wait until that deal go down. Wait until that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. 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 Don't you let that deal go down.
All right, that was a little bit of the Grateful Dead there. Of course, rolling through some multiple tunes from New York, in case you guys are tuning in a little bit late. The first hour you missed, a great Queen Jane approximately, just like Tom Thumb's Blues, two great Bob Dylan tunes there. Big Railroad Blues, and a nice 7-minute jam from Albany, New York, Knickerbocker. And then we had a really, really special acoustic Uncle John's Band, 5170 up at the Alfred College. I really like that. Probably my second favorite version of that tune. And then that deal you guys just heard from 10/17/83, the Olympic Arena in Lake Placid, New York, which I was just up in New York this last week. That's the reason I missed the greatest story ever told. And Jesse and Nice Guy Eddie covered my butt last week. So thanks again, Nice Guy Eddie, for stopping in and covering me. I appreciate that.
Happy to do it.
No problem, no problem. Let's see. We've got some good things here at WAIF. We're going to let Nice Guy Eddie in just a second tell you about those. But in case you guys missed the Jam Band headlines, I'll just throw them out there for you. A new vinyl album was announced for Fish. It was going to be called Slip, Stitch, and Pass. Also, we have a 50th anniversary reissue of Music from the Big Pink. So that's kind of cool. Really like that album. Potential Kinks reunion. I know the Davies always have a tumultuous relationship, so when they say something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. We were just talking about this, Jesse and I, just a couple shows ago. They're one of the bands that, when you think of rock and roll and family and rock and roll, you have like the Partridge Family, which is like, oh, real cool, real cool. And then you got the Kinks, which aren't real cool, who get like fist fights on stage, walk off stage on each other, and just total butts.
Depends on your love language for your family.
Yeah, turn that mic over there so we can. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it was a cord. Okay, cool. Okay, now I can hear you. And so, let's see what's next. Just a couple more. I just discovered that the Dave Matthew Band has a Sirius XM channel. Not a big fan of DMB, but they have their own channel. So does Fleetwood Mac, I think, and so does the Beach Boys, and so does some of these other bands, Grateful Dead included. Also, a new album was announced for Blues Traveler, and they're going to support that with a tour. So that's interesting.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I always like Blues Traveler. All right, well, I'll let you get to your the nice things in the neighborhood here.
Absolutely. Tune in every Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 3 for When Music Was Music with your host, Letty Carbonia. Take a trip back into the good old days of the big band era from the late 1930s through the early 60s. Listen to artists like Jimmy and Tommy Dorsey, Benny Goodman, Artie Shaw, Glenn Miller, Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Rosemary Clooney, Dinah Shore, Doris Day, and many, many more. Lenny has to name the artist call-ins. Be sure to listen to your weekly dose of Big Band every Tuesday from 1 to 3, only on Wave 88.3, what radio was meant to be. Also, Saturdays from 6 to 8 p.m., stop channel surfing and dive into the current sound that is the Rockin' and Surfin' Show. Catch it with Rocket Rick and Midwest Surf Guy, longtime surfers, 35 years and counting, on the air at Wave 88.3 on your FM dial.
Yeah,
Keep
definitely.
rocking and surfing.
Definitely check it out. And these cats here, the guys from Lenny Carbonia from Music, when can you ever hear a tune by Frank Sinatra on the radio? Unless you got Sirius XM.
Yeah, on the Frank Sinatra.
Benny Goodman, yeah, all these guys. Dinah Shore. When was the last time you heard Dinah Shore, Doris Day on the radio? You just don't get that.
No, I've heard it in some elevators.
Okay, real quick here. In just a couple minutes, we've got the Ram ones that are going to be playing for you guys. So turn up your radio and grab a comfortable chair. They're going to entertain you with some beautifully acoustic music here. Beautiful acoustic music. So just get ready for that. Let's see. Our 420 bit for the day, in case you guys missed it. Let's see. On July 4th, 1987, the band, Grateful Dead, of course, departs on another tour with Bob Dylan. And at Bob Dylan's insistence, the taping of the audience, by the audience, is discontinued. So during that, Bob Dylan and the Dead, they stopped all their taping, wouldn't let the Deadheads tape, wouldn't let them set their mic stands up or anything, because Bob was like, no, man, this is my stuff, not your stuff. Anyway. It's legit, huh?
That's a Dylan move.
It is a Dylan move, isn't it? Yeah, that whole Nobel Prize thing, kind of like, that's a Dylan move, too.
But, I mean, he doesn't claim it. I mean, he, he's...
You care less.
Well, he's just legit. He's legit on that. He's like, I didn't. I just wrote songs.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true. Very true. A couple shout outs, all the all the listeners, for one, all the Facebook and listeners on the regular old radio in Cincinnati. Appreciate it. I know a couple callers did call in. I think 2 weeks ago, and I think it was Eddie and Company, so I forgot to give them a shout out. So hey guys, also Nelson Ledges, Quarry Park, big shout out to you guys. Travis, Don, Sarah, Dakota, all the guys and gals up there, and also all the people over listening in outer space. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person next to you. Anyway, I wanted to shift gears before we get on with the Ram ones. I wanted to remind everybody to go to the local Hawksworth Blood Center. They have a Hawksworth Blood Center in Cincinnati, and donate some blood today. I used to give plasma when I was younger a lot. Unfortunately, that was for beer money, but, at the same time, it was for a good cause. I was helping myself at the same time I was helping my fellow man. So it didn't, it was guilt-free alcoholism, I used to call it when I was younger. So go to your Hawksworth Blood Center, give blood or plasma to support your local trauma center. You never know when you might need it. So always a good thing. Okay, well, we do have, we'll talk a little bit more about that later, about good things that you need to do in your community, that being one of them. We have the Ram ones in studio. They've been in, I think this is the second or third time. Which one is it, guys?
I think it's the second.
Second? Okay, second time. Lyle's just been, like I said, Lyle's a doppelganger. He's been in like 3 different bands.
I've been in here a lot of different bands.
Yeah, he comes in like all kinds of different bands, like Lyle Solo, Paradigm Shift, Ram Ones. There might have even been another one in there. I just don't even know about it.
I think I came in here with Emily and Lost Cat Ramblers once.
Did you? Okay, yeah, Emily and Lost Cat
here
Ramblers.
with a different band, too.
Was it the Family Band?
No.
For that cult? No. Just kidding.
Right? Oh.
But yeah, they've been in a lot, so they have something that they played before. This is the unique Ram ones. They only do acoustic Ramones, so it's a rare treat to get them in studio. And he has a new Lyle and Shay are here, in case you don't know who it is, because this is radio and you can't see. But Lyle has a new weapon in his hand, and we're going to just let him wring its neck.
It's Sheena.
It's Sheena.
Yes.
So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Right. I bring you the Ram ones.
I'm Lyle.
And I'm Shay.
And we're the Ram ones. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Radio.
Rock, rock away, beat. Hard to reach, we can try to rock away.
Woo, yeah. Nice little set there. That was the Ram ones. I called them Ohio's premier acoustic Ramones duo, but are you guys still considered acoustic with the acoustic banjo, or are you like...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So far.
So far?
So far.
Okay.
And we're thinking about a stand-up bass player.
That would
if
be
anybody's
nice.
out there listening.
In case someone has a stand-up bass and the ability to play that instrument, contact Lyle on Facebook.
And you probably should like the Ramones.
Yeah, you should probably, That's secondary.
Yeah. and you can have tub bass also.
Yeah, tub bass would be cool.
What's tub bass?
You know, made out of a tub.
Oh, gotcha. I saw
rock, baby.
I saw the Deep Fried Pickle Project do like tub bass with a 5-gallon bucket. Interesting.
This is a lot of fun.
So it's been a year since you guys have been in. What's shaken over the last year or so with you guys?
Wow, 20 plus shows now.
Yeah, we've done a bunch.
Yeah.
Done quite a few music festivals. Those are always fun.
Oh yeah. How was the reception at the music festivals? Wasn't something like Al the Blues Brothers, was it?
Overall good, yes.
Overall good. That's cool. That's cool.
A couple people, hey, I can't believe these guys are playing this, but
Yeah. We probably put a few of them to sleep, but
Playing the Ramones? I hope not.
Yeah. we might wake a few up too.
Oh yes.
Exactly.
Depends on what time of day they let us play.
So anything changed personally? Any kids, divorces? No. Okay. Everything's
we
still
know
cool.
of.
Not that you know of.
Don't have children coming back to find you?
Not yet.
Anybody looking for a kid?
Nah.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Stuff going on here.
That's good. It's cruising on the ocean, nice smooth sailing, so that's always good. So, do you have any big plans for this year? You guys plan any fest later on this year?
We're not playing any festivals, but we are playing a celebration of life here next month, third weekend of August of every year.
Mm-hmm.
Wham Bam, thank you, Jan.
Oh yeah, that's right. I missed last year because I was down at the Eclipse thing in Tennessee.
A lot of people were.
Yeah. I'll have to. When is it? August what?
Third weekend in August.
Third weekend in August.
16th, 17th, somewhere around there.
Gotcha.
Yes, you're probably gonna go down there.
I probably will this year. Probably will this year because I'll be in town this year for that. Yeah,
man.
It's always it's one of the funnest fests.
We got to play with Willie. Hopefully he's going to be in there somehow, some way.
Glow Stick Willie?
No, not Glow Stick Willie. Our other buddy Willie.
Willie Nelson?
Willie.
I don't know, Willie. Who are you talking?
Moran.
Oh yeah.
You
Run
know.
in with him.
Yeah, we partied with him all last year. Almighty Get Down.
Oh, gotcha. I don't think they've been on the radio show.
Ooh,
but I've
well,
played
that's
some.
big.
I've played some of their tunes though. So
that's a big band.
Yeah. Good luck fitting in this studio.
Oh, but hey, quick shout outs to Mary Beth and Savannah.
Oh yeah.
Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to come here.
That's right.
Let's see. A big shout out to all my great artists. Because I love Love Night and DeFabio and Steve Wilson. I'm not going to forget you, dude. You're freaking awesome too. Yeah, because these people are freaking getting a lot of art now. I'm into art.
I noticed you started collecting some pieces of art, so some original type of stuff, and that's kind of cool because my wife's an artist, and we've got an entire house full of artwork, and we're always like, sell. Yeah, you should talk to her, Mr. Art Collector.
Right.
I need to give you her number.
Right.
But anyway.
I know where you live.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly. Come on over and look at the artwork.
And
It's like a museum.
Schneidy Poo. You better be listening up there in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Schneidy.
Shay, you got anybody you'd like to throw some shout-outs to? Any listeners that you may possibly hope to know?
Well, number one shout-out has to be Ramona, my daughter.
Oh, there you go.
And then, I don't know, we were talking about Wham Bam earlier. We shout out to those people, Johnny, Tim.
And Johnny Clangy.
Glow Stick guys. Glow Stick guys.
The Glow Stick guys, definitely.
Yeah, probably going to try to get them in a little later on after the festival season kind of winds down. We usually hook up.
Always love to see those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're a fun group of guys. Entertaining.
They've got
guys.
They're
talented.
They've got Glow Stick's got a Willie Town coming up. September 14th, 15th, and 16th, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
At Troy, Ohio Eagles, or not Eagles, I forget what it is, but Troy, Ohio up there. Shout out to that.
Yeah, the guys always
Hopefully we'll get on that one. I don't know.
Hint, hint,
hint. Hint, hint.
Yeah, that Glow Stick actually played the first acoustic set they ever played in the studio, and then broke that out a couple weeks later. So yeah, that was kind of some nice practice for them. Yeah,
That was shameless.
it was. Those guys are always on it, man. Always
Oh,
on
yeah.
it, and they're smoking hot. I mean, I liked them
Yeah,
electric.
They are pretty
but-
hot.
Yeah. I mean, I liked them electric. When they came in acoustic, they were really. They were tearing that. I was worried about them breaking strings. They were playing tough. But anyway, enough about those guys. You're listening to 88.3 WAIF in Cincinnati, live streaming. Well, I don't think we have that anymore, actually. It's smart and Android applications for your phone now. We've jumped into, dragged into this century, I guess. So we got some apps for your phones. You can take us anywhere in the world as long as you have the interwebs. And we have over 70 different programs. If you like the Grateful Dead, blues, Caribbean, country, gospel, surf rock, death metal, we've got it all, guys. Gypsy jazz. Check out WIF's website, WIF883.org, for more information on that. And you can also download a programming proposal if you think you have a good idea for a radio show, something unique, something you don't hear on the airwaves every day, like the Grateful Dead or Dinah Shore or anything like that. Fill out the proposal form, become a member, send it in, and you too could possibly become, like Taper, Jesse, and myself, D-list celebrities here in Cincinnati. We can get into all the finer McDonald's and Burger Kings in town. But yeah, you can become a radio personality and have your own little radio show. Just remember, guys, it needs to be an original program. You can't play stuff like, I'm going to play the stuff that Q102 plays. You'll never get on the air here. It's got to be stuff that you can't get anywhere else, like the Grateful Dead. No one plays the Grateful Dead anymore. I mean, besides trucking maybe Casey Jones or something. Right, yeah. Technically, I'm the only Cincinnati Grateful Dead show now, so technically I was then too, because that was in northern Kentucky. But as far as Cincinnati market now, I'm the only one left. Yeah, everybody else is dead. It's horrible. NKU was a good show. Are you guys familiar with WNKU? It was a good radio station. Yeah, listened to it for decades. Not to have anybody listen to any other radio stations, except for 88.3. Yeah, it was good. Okay, well, we've got more of the Ram ones here. You guys ready for another barrage?
You want to do the Bobby and do Judy?
Psychotherapy?
Let's do Judy after that, and then let's take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, definitely. You guys probably need to wet the whistles.
Yeah.
Especially Shay, yeah.
All
Hey,
right,
take it
yeah,
easy,
so,
mister.
yeah,
You're halfway
Judy,
through that,
yeah,
Bob.
Bobby and Judy. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Sound good to me.
Sounds good to me. I'm not even in the band.
Lobotomy! 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 The DDT's got a hold of me and now I am a real sick kid. Yes, I've got to break the news, yeah, that I've got no mind to lose it. Some girls wanna go with me 'cause I'm a teenage lobotomy, yeah.
All right, that was the Ram ones there. So, do you guys remember what you've played this set so far? Because some of the Grateful Dead fans might not be familiar with the Ramones.
Let's see, that was Lobotomy and Judy.
Okay.
The first set.
First one we did, what was it? Rockaway Beach.
Rockaway Beach. Loudmouth.
Loudmouth and Beat on the Brat.
Beat on the Brat.
Gotcha.
With a baseball bat.
The Ram ones, the Ramones, I guess. The Ramones, they're from New York, I take it?
Yes.
And what
Queens,
part?
I believe.
Queens, okay, I was going to say, I think it was like one of the boroughs. I just read an article in Rolling Stone like 6 months ago on the Ramones. It was probably an 8-10 page article, pretty good article. And they were an interesting band. They were definitely, right at the forefront of a paradigm shift between like pop and disco and more of the rougher punk and some of the English stuff coming in. So yeah, they were definitely cutting edge.
You said paradigm shift.
The music of paradigm shift. Yeah, I said paradigm shift. Yeah, but I spelled it right in my head.
Yeah, you spelled it right. Hey, I needed a J. Okay, that's my.
Do not invite Lyle to play Wheel of Fortune with you.
You could probably pull some stuff in Scrabble.
Yeah, he might kill you in Scrabble or Battleship, but do not play Wheel of Fortune with him.
I think 10-minute break. You got a 10-minute song.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see here. I got an 8-minute tune. Yeah, we got a Victim or the Crime from 1990, the Cops Coliseum up in Hamilton,
Victim.
Ontario, Canada. These are songs that I haven't played in a while. Yeah, I did play it a couple shows ago, I think. Yeah, I like that tune. Throwing Stones, another tune that you like a lot. I haven't played that in a while. And that would be something if we get to it, which is from 1995. I don't dip into the late 80s and 90s enough, so I'm kind of playing more stuff from the 80s and 90s tonight. I'm such a fan of Pigpen and the early Grateful Dead, especially 70s stuff. I tend to get stuck there for months on end.
Well, how about we do this? Let's go take a quick minute break.
Yeah, we're going to
Come
smoke
back
a
in,
cigarette.
Do a couple minutes.
We'll do
Another quick break, or we can just do it all at once, or.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break, and then we got more of the Ram ones in here. You going to play guitar next set, or you going to stick to the banjo?
Let's go with the guitar and break
it up.
Good to me.
Yeah, let's break out something else.
Okay, well that's cool, man. I wasn't saying you have to play the guitar, man. I was just asking.
No, that's cool. No, I need to get these strings on that baby anyway.
Okay, well,
it's starting to sound all.
Gotcha. Big shout out to Taper Jesse and all the other listeners.
Taper Jesse, we love you.
And also, I wanted to remind everybody to donate blood or plasma. We had a dear friend of Taper Jesse and myself, the radio show, and in general, Cincinnati music, probably one of the more important people behind the scenes, in my opinion. He's done a lot of good stuff for me and helped me out a lot. Mary Jo and Brian Isles, they lost their son just this week, 19-year-old, I believe, on a motorcycle accident. So they just lost their son. So it's important for you guys to remember that, to go to the Hawksworth Blood Centers, donate blood and plasma, because you never know when that person who is injured could be someone that you love. So remember that, guys. Help out your fellow man, and that is one very important way, because I was traumatically injured as a youngster, and I have over 125 stitches in my body from that one cut. So I lost an incredible amount of blood, and it wasn't for people that donated blood and plasma, you might not be listening to this show, and you might not be listening to the Ram ones and Nice Guy Eddie.
Pretty far piece from the hospital.
Right, yeah, I was 15 plus miles from any closest hospital, probably 20 plus, as a crow flies. We were definitely out in the country, so yes, do that, remember. And let's listen to some Grateful Dead. We'll lighten up the tone here with a little bit of the guys.
Patience runs out on the junkie. The dark side hires another soul. Did he steal his fate or earn it? Was it force-fed? Did he learn it? Whatever happened to his precious self-control?
bunch of romantics compromise. What fixation feeds this fever as the full moon pales and climbs? Am I living truth or rank deceiver? Am I the victim or the crime? Am I the victim or the crime? Am I the victim or the crime? Or the crime? And so I wrestle with the angel to see who will reap the seeds I sow. Am I the driver or the driven? Will I be damned to be forgiven? Is there anybody here but me who needs to know what it is that feeds this fever as the full moon pales and climbs? Am I living truth or rank deceiver? Am I the victim or the crime? 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 Or the
WAIF 88.3 Cincinnati. Okay, Vince, you're creeping me out, man. You need to stop that, man. Oh, actually, that's Brent.
Do you feel
All right. Do you feel it, man? Do you feel it? You're listening to WAIF, like I said, Ramblin' Rob. Taper Jesse is out for the week on a little vacay, so big shout out to him, Osh, and everybody. Rob, I don't know if you're out there with him or not, but big shout out to the Colorado crew. Hopefully he remembered. I almost texted him to remind him of the show, but I figured it's been a part of his life for so long. Why wouldn't he remember? Are there any reasons there could be possibly be in Colorado that would make him forget that the show's on at 8 o'clock, besides a shift in the time zone? He's in another state. He's in another time zone. He's at a musical event. Oh, yeah, he's a Dead Company. That's right. I don't know if they're playing tonight, though. I don't either. I don't check their schedule. But, yeah, he's far away. Yeah, probably. I would say, yeah, I was going to say, he's probably listening. He's probably out there listening on his little phone and probably just stopped at one of those medical dispensaries because he's sick. He's very sick. He needs medicine. Bring me some medicine. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sick too, man. Anyway, we have the Ram ones. They shifted gears. Banjo in case and the guitar in hand. Lyle is ready. Shay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, 2 thumbs up. So this is the Ram ones, everybody. Set 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Psychotherapy, psychotherapy, psychotherapy. That's what they want to give to me. Psychotherapy, psychotherapy, psychotherapy. That's what they want to give to me. Well, I'm a teenage schizoid, the one your parents despise. Psychotherapy, yeah, I've got glowing eyes. I'm the one in the nut house, the teen in the psycho zone. Psychotherapy, think I'll burglarize your home. Yeah, psychotherapy, psychotherapy, yeah. Psychotherapy, psychotherapy, psychotherapy. That's what they want to get to me. Psychotherapy, psychotherapy, psychotherapy. What they want to get to me. I like drinking the alcohol 'cause it gets me nice and drunk. I like spinning around 'cause I like being the drunk punk. I'm the one in the psych ward, the teen in the psycho zone. Psychotherapy, think I'll burglarize your home. Yeah, psychotherapy, psychotherapy, out. Psychotherapy, psychotherapy, psychotherapy. That's what they want to give to me. Psychotherapy, psychotherapy, psychotherapy. That's what they want to give to me. It's what they want to give to me. It's what they want to give to me. It's what they want to give to me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I used to be on an endless run. I believed in miracles 'cause I'm one. I've been blessed with the power to survive. After all these years I'm still alive. I'm out here kicking with the bands 'cause I am no longer a solitary man. Every day my time runs out. I lived like a fool, that's what I was about. Oh, I believe in miracles. Whoa, I believe in a better world for me and you. Oh, I believe in miracles. Whoa, I believe in a better world for me and you. Tattoo my girl's name on my arm 'cause I always said she was a good luck charm. If she can find the reason to forgive, then I can find the reason to live, yeah. I used to be on an endless run. I believed in miracles 'cause I'm one. I've been blessed with the power to survive. After all these years I'm still alive. Oh, I believe in miracles. Whoa, I believe in a better world for me and you. Oh, I believe in miracles. Whoa, I believe in a better world for me and you. I close my eyes and think how it might be. The future is here today because it's not too late. It's never too late, no!
One, two, three, four.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about this world. I don't care about that girl. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about this world. I don't care about that girl. I don't care. 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 I don't care about this world. I don't care about that girl. I don't care. Well, it's another night out on the street. I'm searching for my favorite seat. Hey, bartender, please. The Tanqueray and tonic is my favorite drink, 'cause I don't like anything colored pink. That just stinks. Hey, it's not for me. It feels like somebody put something in my drink. Somebody put something Kick the jukebox and slam the floor. Drink, 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 and I drink some more. I can't think. Hey, what's in this drink? Get it for. Drink, 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 drink some more. I can't think. Hey, What's in this drink? It feels like somebody put something in my drink. 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 In my drink, yeah. In my drink, yeah. In my drink, yeah. Well, you think it's funny, a college prank. I'm going insane for something to drink, 'cause I feel a little dry. Hey, yeah, I couldn't care what you think of me, 'cause somebody put something in my drink. I can't think. Hey, what's in this drink? It feels like somebody put something in my drink. 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 Yeah, in my drink. Yeah, in my drink.
Thank you. We are the Ram Ones.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, gentlemen. That was entertaining. That was a long jammer, like at 4 minutes and 4 seconds there. It was a long one for the Ram ones, the Ramones.
Hey, you know, when in Rome.
Yeah, when in Ramon. So, what would you say the average length of the typical Ramon, the average length of the Ramon songs are?
That's a two and a half.
2:36 maybe.
Yeah.
That's what I would have guessed.
Somewhere between 2.5 and 3.
2.5 and 3
minutes.
We usually get 10 songs to 15 songs. And
About 9 or 10 and a half hour set, and then when we do an hour, we're pushing.
You guys are like 311.
20. Yeah, I don't think we're.
Well, I mean, as far as the number of songs, I mean, no, you're not like 311, but the look on Shay's face was like,
we'll take their money. That's cool.
I just called him some sort of like crazy thing I can't say on the radio, like FCC not friendly. And look at his face like, are you calling me 311? I cannot believe you just called me 311. We were nothing like 311. Yeah, 311 is kind of one of my guilty pleasures. I like listening to those guys every once in a great while.
But anyway. Ever give Jesse a hard time about fish again?
Maybe not. So yeah, I'm sure you guys will be back in studio sometime soon. You guys were just listening to the Ram ones. In case you guys liked
anything about your maybe a benefit for.
Yeah, we're gonna have a benefit in the fall, and these guys usually headline the benefit or play between. You just never know what they're gonna do, but they're always there, always supporting WAIF Ramblin' Rob.
We need a bass player.
Yeah, and they need a bass player. Find Lyle on Facebook. Or have you guys got a Ram Ones thing on Facebook too,
yes,
right?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Ram Ones?
The Ram Ones.
Oh, yeah.
2 words.
Oh, yes, yep.
2 words, the Ram Ones.
The next person that comes
Shout out to Ricky Rage and Rage View Studios.
Tell them to make
where,
a donation
he did our
right
videos.
now.
That's right.
And they get one.
I'll have to take a picture of that. If you become a member at WAIF883.org, we'll give you a nice, cool Ram Ones pen. These are really top quality. Is this a button certain occasions pen?
That's from actually Ricky Spanish,
Street Rat?
Street Rat.
Street Rat pens.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
pens.
Gotcha. Those
Yeah,
are nice,
stuff.
man.
Shout out to Street Rat.
But we'll give you a pen. Yeah, shout out to those guys for supporting WAF. We'll give you a pen if you become a member. Mention Ramblin' Rob, Taper Jesse, or the greatest story ever told in the comments, remarks, purpose field, and that way we know who to send this cool pen to. So it just takes $25. It's quick and easy, virtually painless, and it doesn't cost a lot. And, you're not going to get this type of music anywhere else on the Cincinnati radio market. You're not going to have, WEBN calling up Lyle and say, "Hey, come on in and play live in the studio." You're not going to have that happen. You're only going to have that here on WAF. True, dipping in the local music scene hard and heavy here. Okay, well, that being said, let's play a little more music here. Again, thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate your time, energy, effort, drive, all that good stuff. All right, guys. And the cool tunes, yeah. Let's go. We'll just do a little shift here. I forgot. Since Lyle's in studio, I actually forgot to play this tune, so I feel kind of bad, so I'll just play it right now, even though technically it's kind of an intro thing.
Thursday nights from 8 till 10, 88.3 Wave FM. Tune on in, yeah, and feed your head. Always awesome tunes and always Grateful Dead. Yeah, Ramblin' Rob, well, he's your host. Streaming on the web from coast to coast. Check it as you do, shows of old. It's Ramblin' Rob's greatest story ever told.
That, of course, was Lyle doing my theme song, Lyle being half of the Ram Ones, which you just heard, and also he is still, you got Paradigm Shift still going on, kind of, sort of, maybe like the Kinks, they're talking about it, but just can't. All right, well, let's since we just got done playing like 45 minutes of the Ramones, we're going to shift gears crazily, I guess you could say.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Kicking lyrics right to your brain. When you hear this sight, you be right as rain. If you wanna know the real deal about the three, well, let me tell you what triple trouble, y'all. We're gonna bring you up to speed. Check it out.
Cause I'm a spatializer, rhyme reviser. Ain't selling out to advertisers. What you get is what you see. And you won't see me in the advertising.
See, I like to party, not drink Bacardi, cause I'm not looking to throw up by nobody. Known for my spiel, or really one deal. This is like having a delicious meal. And we're moving the crowd, well, that's a must. I got some words that apply to us, and that's mesmerizing, tantalizing, captivating, and we'll go a slice.
If you wanna know the real deal about the three, well, let us tell you we're triple trouble, y'all. We got to bring you up to speed. Now check it out.
Maybe that's 'cause it's midnight and the dark of the moon. Besides, maybe the dark is from your eyes. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. You know you got such dark eyes.
Here's one for the bitches and the upper tier. Versatile, all temper cheer. Do you wanna drink on Mr. Belvedere? Run this rap game like a brigadier. I got kicks on the 1, 7 and 11. Snares on the 5 and 13s. Rhymes all the time and that's the given. We're hot on the disco scene. Check it.
Slow down with the army, got to stop stinking. Source of the problems after your bitching. You got lyrics that got me cringing. You're like a fish right with your damn engine.
If you wanna know the real deal about the three, well, let me tell you what triple trouble, y'all. We're gonna bring you up to speed, so check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Mixing it up there with Tommy Chong, the Grateful Dead, and the Beastie Boys joining together for one epic tune mixed by some unknown person. All right, guys, we're going to roll out of here. We have the Notorious Joyous in studio. He's setting up his 2 turntables and a microphone, doing his best impersonation of Beck, but he has a much cooler hat than Beck ever dreamed of having. So he'll be joining here in just about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. He'll be playing you some trippy stuff, man. I always like going over there and checking out what he has because he brings in and I know Taper Jesse has an eclectic music collection, but he brings in, eclectic with a capital E. So anyway. All right, guys. I'm out. I'll catch you guys next week. More Grateful Dead, more jam bands, more good stuff for you guys. Enjoy this last little tune, Throwing Stones from 1989.
Do you feel that playing rock and roll music keeps you a child? That is, keeps you in a state of arrested development?
No, I feel it's more like going to a national park or something, and they preserve the moose, and that's my childhood up there on stage, is that moose, And
so when you're playing, you feel like a preserved moose on stage.
Yeah.
Painted with the skin of sky, brushing some clouds and sea. Blood home for you and me. A peaceful place, or so it looks from space. A closer look reveals the human race. Full of hope, full of grace is the human face. But afraid, we may lay our heart to waste. There's a fear down here we can't forget. Hasn't got a name just yet. Always awake, always around. Singing ashes, ashes all fall down. Ashes, ashes all fall down. Watching the ball revolves in the night. Then again the hunt begins. Then again the blood wind calls. Again, the morning sun will rise, but the darkness never goes from someone's eyes. Oh no! Through the sidewalks and rolls the streets, sticking turn, dividing up meat. Oh, nightmare spook, piece of hate, when it's you and me. You and me. Flash blade in ghetto night. He's looking for a fight. Rat cat alley rolling bones. Leave that path to feed that Jones and the politicians throwing stones, singing ashes, ashes all fall down. Ashes, ashes all fall down. Commissars and pins, drop boxes, roll the dice. Who gets to pay the price? Money green or proletarian gray, selling guns, state of food today. So the kids they dance, they shake their bones, and the politician throwing stones, singing ashes, ashes all fall down.
Do you feel that playing rock and roll music keeps you a child? That is, keeps you in a state of arrested development?
No, I feel it's more like going.
Who's that goat-legged fellow? I like the cut of his jib.
Prince of Darkness, sir. He's your 11 o'clock.